out of the way. At this point in time, it looks like if we continue on this path, we might get down towards Valley Boulevard. We haven't seen, like I mentioned, excessive speeds, like the suspects trying to drive as fast as they can to try and get away from the police department at this point in time. But they're going to come up on an intersection here in a moment, and it's going to be critical exactly which way they turn. But we do have a little traffic. I believe that we're going to come up on, in this area, we're going to come up on Huntington Drive. There we go. We're on Huntington Drive, and now we're traveling westbound. Certainly, we don't have a lot of volume out right now, at least on the streets that the suspect's been on. It looks like there may be people in the back. Does that appear to be a passenger and some people in the back?
Well, it was fun. When you were just mentioning that, it did look like there was somebody in the front because we were able to kind of get a shot in through that front.
Yeah. Oh, they
But now
crashed.
you saw the
Crashed.
contact. Yeah, you saw the contact with that SUV in front.
And we were tight. We could see somebody in the back. We saw a passenger. And now the police department's pulling up right behind them. They're pinned in against that vehicle. But, boy, they're desperate to get away. Give me a left pedal turn, get rid of the exhaust. And, boy, they're backing up towards officers. This gets extremely dangerous right here. You know, we've seen things in the past. There's an undercover vehicle. It looks like they're not going to get in front of them. They've got guns drawn. Right now, this is critical. Be careful, Marcel. If they do something and they open that window or that door and it looks like they have a weapon, they could be fired upon, especially if they try and pull away and if an officer is in front.
And now you've got the person in front moving away, which you can see
out.
why, but that left that opening there, and the person almost started to pull away again. So they've pulled at least two out, Scott.
And once they drag the driver out, there's no more concern that they're going to drive off. But it looks like there's 4 people, from what we can tell right now, being dragged out of that vehicle. Boy, they wanted them. This is Huntington Park, right? PD, is that correct? And, boy, they really wanted this individual. It was stolen, but it may be more to the story than just a stolen vehicle because they were not letting up. They were right behind the vehicle. They had an undercover vehicle here as well. They were intent on taking these individuals into custody.
Yeah, they look like women, but I'm not quite sure. But it looks like so far
we've seen three women.
Now 3 women. So, yeah, we'll find out the latest on exactly what's going on. But at least they were taken into custody. And again, it's always advised not to be involved in any of these pursuits. It looks like a younger child possibly, but it could be a smaller, just framed person.
Well, I can only imagine what the person in the SUV was thinking because they, from their perspective, they just got into an accident where somebody hit them from behind, and then all of a sudden there's 4 police officers around them, guns drawn, and they wanted to get out of the way, so they start to pull their car forward, and that gave the window of opportunity for the suspects to start to try to get away. But at that moment, the officers were already at the driver's door and were able to pull the suspects out of there. So that was a tense moment there, Scott, when before the officer were able to get them out, there was a moment there where I thought they were going to be able to pull out of there, and there was an officer right in front of the car.
Yeah, and it was interesting that the vehicle that did get hit, that little SUV, didn't pull away. You know, you get hit from behind and you see all those cars coming, and I think the driver just got out of the vehicle. I'm not sure, but in a lot of cases, that happens. You see everybody coming, you're going to pull ahead. I mean, that would be my first instinct, to try and get away, but they stayed there.
He's taking pictures
right now.
That left
the opportunity for law enforcement to pin him in.
Ready to file
making the insurance claim.
Yeah, my goodness. But that would be terrifying for anyone. I am surprised that person did not move ahead and pull over to the side, because once you see all the undercover cops and you see all the black and whites with their lights and sirens going, you're like, okay, let me get out of this little situation.
I think the movement started when the guns were drawn. When the guns were drawn, I think that's when the SUV started to pull forward a little bit, and that's justified as well. I don't want to be in the line of fire.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott.
Yeah, it's on Huntington Drive, just so you know where it's at. It's on Huntington Drive, and it didn't appear that anybody was injured, so that is good news. And I think they'll wrap it up fairly quickly. There's a good detour around this, so if you drive Huntington Drive at Topaz, I don't think it's going to delay you too much. But northbound is the side that is shut down as they try and wrap this up. Actually, they're letting one lane go, so this won't be much of a traffic factor. And fortunately, nobody got hurt, but certainly the speeds we saw, the erratic driving, the way this went down, somebody could have been hurt or even killed if this ended in a gun battle, and for a moment there, it looked like it might have.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, Scott, thank you so much. Stay with us. We'll be right back.